Hey Cam fam, welcome back to Keeping Up with Cam. So this week's video is actually an updated wash day routine, just so you guys can see the length and health of Cam's hair at this time, what products we're still using, and we can have a little discussion. We are going to get into the new formula of the Curlykids Hair Care Frizz Control Paste. But before we do, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button down below. Thumbs up this video if you have not already. And definitely hit us down in the comment section below. Let me know if you've noticed any differences in the products or any questions or concerns that you may have. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and for all of the love. Now let's get into it. So yes, y'all, we are still using our Cantu Care for Kids Tear-Free Nourishing Shampoo and Conditioner. These products go amazing together. They work in his hair so well. Like, honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm not going to go look for new products for no reason when I know that these work so well. They don't cost a lot of money, and they do the job. So I'm still using these. I highly recommend them. The other products in the line, not so much, but that's just personal preference. But their shampoo and conditioner, amazing. Cam's hair sucks up water like no tomorrow, so I make sure that I go through and redistribute some water here and there while I'm getting the product in, because I just want to make sure the product is getting through all of his hair and that it's working properly. I do go back in and add a little bit to the pads of my fingertips, and then I just work that into the perimeter, because what we're really doing with shampoo, guys, is getting product buildup out of their hair. If he hasn't had product in his hair, if he hasn't had much done with his hair, I don't even really need a shampoo, because that's just going to strip the hair for no reason. I would just co-wash, use some olive oil, and use the conditioner. But because we did have the Frizz Control Paste in our hair this week, and it's giving us all this buildup, I definitely made sure to work that in extra well and make sure that I get it out properly. But if you guys don't have anything in their hair and they're not giving us dandruff right now anyways, you're not sweating, don't even kill yourself shampooing all the time. Just go straight to a co-wash. Look at my baby. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this conditioner, guys. Look at how much I use. I'm telling you, it is the best thing ever. Cam's hair is pretty thick and it's curly, so I make sure that I do use a really good amount. You can never go wrong. You can never put in too much conditioner, so don't think that it's going to damage their hair. The conditioner is what restores their hair. So put in as much as you need to, as much as you feel to. It is only going to help. Another tip that I do is I actually add in the olive oil sometimes, so I put that in before I put the conditioner in. If he's had like an extra like dry week, if he's had his hair out without it being braided or anything, I add in some olive oil and the conditioner, and I just work that in there. But I'm putting all of this in, making sure that every single section is saturated, the middle, the ends, the back, the perimeter. Because as you can see, guys, he has more than one curl type, more than one texture to his hair. The front of his hair is a lot tighter, the middle of his hair is a lot looser, and the back of his hair is kind of just like a medium curl. The back of his hair, I think, resembles his dad's curls the most. But with the conditioner, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting through to all of it. It's really important with the front and the back, because those parts are thicker than the middle. So I go in with this comb. It is not the regular like wide tooth comb that I use when I'm doing his hair. This is the shower comb. I don't know what to call it, but this is what I also use in my own hair when I'm washing my hair. It's literally the best because I'm able to comb through his hair or my hair without causing any damage. I'm not getting any hair caught in it. I'm not, having chunks pulled out. This thing goes in smooth. I also think it helps because of the type of comb that it is, like the plastic or whatever it is, not just like that regular like brown comb from the dollar store, or sorry, from the hair store. This one is my favorite. It has a little hook on it so you can attach it to your shower rod. It's amazing. Do not skip this step, guys. Please do not forget to comb out the hair, but only with conditioner in it. Do not comb out the hair with the shampoo in it. The hair is going to be too brittle. You're going to cause damage. You're going to risk hair getting caught in the comb and falling out. And I don't suggest doing it before you wet the hair either. Do it while there's conditioner and while it's wet. Perfect time. Look at these curls. Look at these waves, honey. Ugh, I love his hair. I love looking at his hair when it's wet. You can just see the difference in the front, the back, and the middle. His hair fascinates me every time I do it. I will say the only thing that is kind of like a downfall with the fact that his hair is different in different spots is that I can't really do wash and goes anymore, because the middle and the back will dry the same. They will curl up the same. But the front, the texture that it is, it's a little coarser and it's a lot tighter, so it doesn't blend with the rest of the curls and the rest of his hair. If I want to do like a wash and go, if I want to do like a curling and just leaving his hair out, I have to do finger curls. Like I have to like coil it with my hand in the product to just accentuate the curls that he already has, but I can't just like leave it out. But yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to put his hair in 2 braids. That way it'll just kind of make it easier once I'm done washing it out. That way it's not going to be like tangled up or anything like that, and it just makes it easier for me to go from there when I'm ready to do his hair. And make sure you guys are rinsing their hair out until the water runs clear. We don't want to see any residue. We don't want to feel or hear any soap still in their hair. We want to make sure that it's all out, all clean, and all ready to go. So this is how I dry his hair. This is what I use. I always use a t-shirt. I do not use a towel or a microfiber towel cloth thing, none of that stuff. The t-shirts work the best. They're cotton. They don't damage the hair. You can't go wrong. Get an old t-shirt, use it, you're good to go. So I put it over his head completely. Then you can see that the sleeves are out. You can use long sleeve or short sleeve, whatever works for you. And then I'm going to take the one sleeve, I use the one on the left side, and I put it underneath, bring it around, collect both sleeves, and then I'm just going to wrap the ends of the hair up and into like a circle, kind of like when you're doing like a bantu knot. You want to just get it as tight as possible so that it kind of curls on itself. You can just let it go underneath and like this, like just fold it underneath itself on the shirt, or you can get an elastic and put in like you're gonna see that I'm doing. If I wasn't doing this like for the camera, it would be a lot easier, so I wouldn't use an elastic, but either option works well. Alright guys, so time for the tea, time for the juice. Let's get into the Curlykids hair care Frizz Control Paste. I think I'm messing up the name, sorry. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in this product. Not this one. I love this for the curls. Buy this. Use this. But no, the Curlykids hair Frizz Control Paste, the formula is so different. I don't know why they changed it, but I don't know, it's making it very hard for me to recommend this or to want to buy this after the tube or whatever it is that I have now. First of all, it has a smell. The original had no smell. There is this strong after scent that just follows, and I'm very sensitive to smells, and I really hate most of them. So to not only smell it while I'm putting it in his hair, but the fact that it lingers after, like 2 days later, he's like jumping and running and hugging me, and I'm like, what is that smell? And then I realized it's the product from his hair, and I'm like, oh my god, this is just gross. I mean, some people may not have an issue with it, but for me, I don't want to have that smell lingering around. I don't want to have any of these perfumes, because if a smell is lingering, that means it's made with a perfume. It is made with something in there to enhance that smell, and that is another product and another chemical that isn't natural, that doesn't need to be in our kids' hair. So no for me. Next, I find that this one doesn't go on as smooth or as creamy. It's kind of like a little more chalky, a little sticky-ish to touch like afterwards, which leads it to have kind of the white residue after. I found that, I don't know if it happened while it was in his hair still, or if it was once I took it out, like once I took out the braids. But it was like flakes. It was like dust. It looked like dandruff in his hair, but it wasn't. It was from the product, and that's never happened before, because I usually braid his hair, take it out, and I'll leave it in that bun for 3, 4, 5 days, depending on if we're going outside at all, if it's really dry or not. Then if it's really dry, then I'll wash his hair, but if not, I'll leave it like that and just put his hair in like a high ponytail, a high bun, for a couple of days before I wash it. But now I can't do that because it just has this white residue that looks like his whole head is full of dandruff. So hate it. I don't know. I mean, the jar kind of gives you more, I think, than the original, so I guess that's a plus. But the fact that I wish I still had my old containers to look at the products, I really feel like something else, at least one extra thing, has been added in there, which is causing that aroma, and I don't like it. I don't want to put harsh chemicals. I don't want to put anything in his hair that's unnecessary, and thinking that perfumes and things are being added in just for an aesthetic, essentially, because it's not necessary, it's not needed. That makes me a little weary. I will say I like the idea of the product. I like that there's something made for kids that is like a gel that will keep their hair laid down, that will help us keep the styles longer. But I just don't know if this product and this formula is the right one for me and my child anymore. So I mean, I will leave it up to each individual to see how they, like the product, but I don't know if I'll be recommending it personally anymore. I hope that they, get feedback. I hope I can figure out a way that I can send my feedback into them and let them know that this ain't it. And hopefully they'll change back to the original formula. Who knows? America may not even have this new formula. It may just be in Canada. I don't know. But I don't like it. I will probably finish out the container that I have because I bought it and I don't want to waste my coins. But I'm going to be very careful in how much I'm putting in, because I don't know if there's going to be any residual effects. I know when I used it before, his hair was never dry, was never damaged. There was never any issue when I was taking his hair out. But I am going to monitor it now that I know that this formula is different than the original one. So that's my take on it. I just wanted to let you guys know that yes, I have been, advocating and telling you guys that this thing is a miracle. I did love it, but I want you guys to know that I do have my apprehensions when it comes to it now. So if you guys, are looking for something, if you guys have found anything that works like this, please let me know. Hit me in that comment section. I want to try these new things out. Tag us in these companies' posts. Let us know what companies have really great products for kids. We would love to try them out and let you guys know how they work. If anything, we will definitely keep you guys updated on any products that we start using if we find stuff. But we want to thank you for tuning into this video. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope it was informative, and we will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.